Hey y'all, welcome to Student Ministry at Prince of Peace. My name is Dana and we are going to get started with our senior night. This is something new. Well, everything's new right now, but we want to celebrate our class of 2020. So congratulations, seniors. You did it. You graduated, or you'll graduate, and we are so excited to celebrate with you. Tonight in store, we put together some messages from people who are the closest to you. We started with your parents, who were with you in the very beginning, obviously, and then we talked to your small group leaders who have been with you for years and going through this faith journey with you. Jason, who has been along the way encouraging you and leading you. He's going to talk for a little while. And then at the end of this, we are going to welcome you into a new community that you get to maybe wrap up this journey here in this community of student ministry, but that you get to enter a new community of alumni. And we're calling it the Alumni Network, maybe for now. But I invited some of my friends who are in college, who have done this journey of graduating and love coming back to a place where they feel safe at Prince of Peace. So they are going to welcome you into that as well. And they are so excited for your graduation also. So congratulations, enjoy the night, and I will see you later.
We just wanted to tell you how we were very excited to have you baptized 18 years ago. I remember on Dad's birthday, and the reason why we did that is because, as you know, family is really important to us, but we wanted you to be a part of God's family, to be a part of the larger Prince of Peace community, and know that everyone who is a part of God's family is loving you and helping you through all the stages in your life, and that's why it was really important to us.
We feel as though my husband and I were very, very blessed to find such a strong church community in Prince of Peace. And that has really been the foundation for our marriage and for raising our children the way we want to in such a loving, Christian, inviting community. It was so important for us to have a strong foundation, especially in these years with teenagers, raising them in troubling times. And we're just so happy that we have that foundation through our church community.
So the way that we encouraged Chance to grow in his faith, or to begin his faith journey, was really based on how we grew up going to church. Going to church was really important to us. Probably the best decision that we made as a family was to find a family home church, and that was Prince of Peace. We did that when Chance was in elementary school, and we've never looked back, and he has really thrived. And so setting that foundation along with the faith partners at Prince of Peace has been absolutely fantastic for all of us.
And now you're at this transition point in your faith, the next chapter of your life. And as you head off to your new adventure, know that you will never be alone. The connections that you have made at Prince of Peace with God and friends will last a lifetime. Draw on these lessons when things seem hard to overcome, and know that you will always have the backing of God and your family at Prince of Peace.
So now's the point where we encourage you on your next step. We're so excited for your next step, and know that you're going to be in a place that's perfect for you. We're thrilled that you found that place. We want to encourage you to continue in your faith there, continue in campus ministry, but most importantly, find people that share your passions and really embrace college life and get all that you can out of it.
And we're very confident that as you leave our home and as you leave Burnsville, that you'll find many more people that are like you, and you'll be able to grow and explore your faith and enjoy your life.
We love you.
As you start this next chapter in your lives, we're hoping that the foundation we gave you here as a family and the support we gave you, encouraging your faith to grow and everything surrounding that, you will continue to harvest and nurture. You're now going to find your own paths, and we'll be right there behind you to support you and encourage you in anything that you do.
Hi girls, Deb and Darcy here at our beloved Prince of Peace. We just wanted to touch base with you and let you know how much this has meant to us over the years. Isn't it crazy to think that we've all been together since you've been in 5th grade? Some of you have been together before that with Olivia's mom, and then I was blessed enough to be Megan, Sarah's, Chance Persons, and Alex Kutz leader back when you guys were in kindergarten. Deb and I have been so blessed to walk with you on your faith journeys with you so far. So as you graduate, we have a few things we'd like to say about each of you. Olivia, God has blessed you with the ability for song and dance, and we've enjoyed watching you do that here at Prince of Peace throughout the years. Kerrie, your compassionate heart to serve others and volunteer is inspirational. Makayla, you are one of our quiet ones. You fly under the radar, but you are one of God's strongest disciples. You are not only involved in worship here at Prince of Peace, but in Young Life and other areas of discipleship. Avery, your leadership skills have been invaluable, and at times we can even say you're a little bossy in the kindest way. But the thing I like most about you is that you can laugh at yourself even when you wipe out in the Burnsville High School parking lot and all your friends are around. Zoe, you are very active and like to be involved in a lot of things, but we're very blessed when you do make the time to come to our small group. And Sarah, I love being your mom, and I feel so blessed to be able to walk your faith journey with you. And thank you for allowing me to do that, since I'm sure it's not easy at times. I'm so proud of you and I love you.
All right, I'm going to talk about Cora. We just love her contagious smile and her positive attitude. And then there's Mia, a little quiet, but has a great heart of service and a very gentle demeanor. And there's Madigan, my sweet, very sarcastic, loving daughter. It's been a blessing being involved with you at church today, our church this year. And there's Taylor, who's very driven and feisty. She swallowed a minnow during the carnival so she could take $50 from Jason. And then we have Megan, who's very bubbly and has a beautiful voice, who's also involved at the church or at the school big club. And we have Madison, our wild child, who isn't afraid of trying anything.
So to the class of 2020, God brought you into the world during 9/11, and you're graduating as seniors from high school during a pandemic. But God obviously made you to be strong, resilient, and faithful young ladies. So go out and show the world what you've got.
And now that we've learned how to video chat, you're not going to get rid of us very soon.
I am ecstatic that I've gotten to share the last couple of years with these amazing senior girls. My words of wisdom for all of them are to continue to be who you are, stick strong with your beliefs, and have fun. College is supposed to be the best time of your life, and I know all of you are going to be extremely successful. Larissa, I love your go-get-it attitude, and I think that that is going to take you extremely far in life. I love how positive you are and how you go for everything you want, and I can't wait to see what comes next for you. Ashley, you make everyone around you feel so comfortable. It's like you walk into a room and you know that you're accepted. That's an amazing gift, and I want you to continue to use that gift as you go to college. You are going to have an amazing community around you because of who you are. Makayla, your smile lights up a room. I look forward every week to seeing that smile. It puts people at ease. I know that your strong faith is going to take you through. I'm so excited to see you dance and see you cheer in college. All of you are going to be such great contributors to wherever you end up. And just find your passion, stick to it, and you're going to go far. Love you all.
Well, gentlemen, this is it. Senior year, you're done. And we have had our final small group. Last night, we had a great conversation about your faith life. And what we talked about is, and what I've learned about you, each of you over these years, is that faith is important. It is an integral part of your life. You have learned to lean on it as needed. You learned that it's part of your life every day when things are good, and even when those days when it's not as good. We prayed for each other for these years, and about celebrations and injuries and illnesses and sick family members, and even when we've been hurt. But you care about each other. As I mentioned to you last night, you guys are a unique group. There's 7 or 8 of you that continue to be part of this all the way till your end of your senior year. And that is not normal. And so what we talked about last night is community, how important community is, how important these Wednesday nights have been to each of you, to be participating in this, to have that time out in the middle of the week, to be able to support each other, laugh, talk about our highs and lows. And as I talked about last night, I am so excited to see what's next for you. Yes, this pandemic has put a real damper on your senior year. And for that, I'm very sad, and many others are as well. But what I also know is that this will not define you. This will not ruin your life. This is a blip, not a fun blip. You lost lots of memories, but you are, and God is, bigger than a pandemic. And somehow this pandemic continues to help shape each of us and each of you to be different people. So I'm excited to hear what happens to you, Austen, Chance, Connor, Cooper, Davin, Jacob, Kenton, and Riley. It'd be fun to check in with you in a year or two after you've been out on your own with college, what you're learning, what you're experiencing, where you find God in the midst of it. And this is what I know. You guys are deeply faithful, and you will continue to have faith be part of your life. And my encouragement to you is, do not forget about that, even in those days where it's easy to say, I'm too busy, I have too much homework, I have too much sports, too much music, whatever it is, to make sure you find time to fit God in, because that is the one thing that will remain the same and steady for the rest of your lives. Thanks, guys, for all these years. It's been fun, and it's been a meaningful time for me. And I look forward to all that you get to experience, and God's blessings to each of you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jana.
And I'm Jess.
And we have had the honor and privilege to get to know and watch these amazing girls grow up since they were in 6th grade. This is for you, Alie, Hailey, Megan, Lauren, and Maddie.
You have all grown into incredible women that we are so beyond proud of. We're so excited for you to start your next chapter. So we are here to give you a few pieces of advice.
So number 1, we pray that you always use Jesus as your compass. Life will inevitably take you in many different directions, but always keep grounded in your faith and find comfort in knowing that God is guiding your path.
Number 2, Never lose confidence in the person that you are and the person that you are becoming. Trust yourself and never give up on yourself. You're all going to do amazing things. We will always be your number one fans, cheering you on no matter what.
And number 3, be kind to yourself. You were created perfectly in God's image, and be kind to others. And remember to love your neighbor as yourself.
So we can't wrap this up without reminding you that we will always be a group who is there for each other no matter what. Just say the word and we'll meet you at Devani's.
Remember, you are so worthy and you are so loved, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations. We love you.
Well, hey everybody, and let me just add my welcome to all of you seniors and parents of seniors and families of seniors to this very special evening, this senior night for student ministry at Prince of Peace. It wasn't so long ago for some of you, but it's been 18 years for others that God chose to give you as a gift to us. For whatever reason, God decided that we would be your home church, that we would be blessed to be the ones to be with you along the way, experiencing many amazing things. We got to be the place that, for some of you, you heard that you're a child of God for the very first time. We got to be there when you took your first steps as a toddler into a sanctuary. We got to be there when you connected with your very first small group. We got to be there when you learned about wild concepts of grace and forgiveness and then claimed them as your own. We got to be there when you sang out loud for everybody to hear while stirring up deep, deep wells. We got to be there when you were sharing your highs and your lows and your happies and crappies and in-betweens with your friends in small group. And we got to be there through the mountains and the valleys and the rough places of high school. We got to be there to watch you grow in your awareness that there is a community that knows you and loves you in your small group. We have been deeply blessed, honored, and forever changed by this role that we have been able to play during this season of your life. But now it's time to say goodbye. Not to you, but to this season, You know, the reality is that every beginning requires some kind of end. And today we formally end your childhood. And we begin our lives as your sending church. And so today I want to take a moment just to unpack what I think that means for us. Just a few things. And the first thing is that while you may go, we will be here. We'll be here for your family. We'll be here for the friends that you leave behind. We'll be here for the community that you leave behind. We'll be here for your siblings. And so our hope is that you know that, so that you can go knowing that they are taken care of. And so that you can go and learn and grow and figure out who you are, knowing that your family is taken care of. And the second thing is that we want you to know it is not our expectation that you stay the same. We fully expect that some of you will come back with nose rings and tattoos and longer hair or hair of a different color with different philosophies, different theologies, and maybe, who knows, a couple extra LBs in there. But here's the deal. We're not going to be a church that's surprised that you've changed, and we're not going to judge you if you do. All we ask, friends, is that you share the story of who you're becoming. Because we were there at the beginning. We want to be here for you in the middle and there for you at the end. The third thing is that the distance doesn't matter. You can cross roads, you can cross rivers, you can cross zip codes, you can cross state lines, you can cross borders. And you can do all of that with the light and the love that God has placed in your heart, and it's okay. And it's okay because we were there when God lit the pilot light for that light in your heart. And so no matter how far away you go from this place, we will be there with you. You know, near the end of Jesus' earthly ministry, he had a beginning and an end like this with his disciples. He was with them in an upper room in John chapter 14. And The mood was anxious. The mood was anxious because Jesus had been talking about the way that he would have to go away, and that these young disciples, they weren't much older than you, would have to start doing things on their own. They'd have to be the church on their own. And to them in that evening, he said this, "Believe me, I am in my Father, and my Father is in me. If you can't believe that, believe what you see, these works that he's been doing. The person who trusts me will not only do what I'm doing, but get this, they will do greater things." Friends, in our time together, in the childhood of your faith, we have experienced a lot of amazing things. But I'm here today to promise you that in the days ahead, you'll do even greater things. And we can't wait to see it. We can't wait to hear about it. And we can't wait to see you again. And so thank you. Amen.
My life is built on your faithfulness. My hope is held in your promises. I take each step with your confidence, 'cause I am yours. I am yours.
You never fail, you never will. I trust your name for greater things. You will come through, you always do. I trust your name for greater things.
You cleared a way in the wilderness. You brought me back from my brokenness. You took my shame and you buried it. What you've done, I won't forget. You never fail, you never will. I trust your name for greater things. You will come through, you always do. I trust your name for greater things. You never fail,
Hey, my name is Emma Denzer, and I wanted to extend some congratulations to the seniors of StuMin. The other alumni and I are so excited for you because this is such a huge accomplishment. It feels just like yesterday that I was going to StuMin on Wednesday nights after rushing between school and work, and I used to be a dancer, but it always was so nice to end those nights with some church and quality time with the people I love most. And one thing that I just really want to express is that I know that this is a really hard season for many. It's chaotic, it's confusing with all of the transitions that are happening. Sometimes there's a little bit of an identity shift, like I definitely felt that when I decided not to pursue dance going into college. So I know that there are some tough parts to this season, but the one thing that I will tell you is that there is so much goodness ahead. And your faith is going to be the constant that goes with you from the point you're at right now in this moment to whatever path you're working towards. That is the one thing that's going to be with you 24/7, constantly. And I just hope that you really cling to that. And I hope that you stay in touch with your small group. I'm just really thankful that my group has been able to stay in contact over the years, and that's one thing that's super helpful, to come back home on winter and summer breaks and everything and just have those people to reconnect with and to encourage you and just to check in, because it's such an exciting time. You're figuring out how to make your faith your own. You're figuring out how to kind of be an adult in this scary world. So I just hope that you cling to your faith and that you really treasure the memories of StuMin and the connections that you've made with it, because your time with it is not done.
Hey seniors, it's Isaac. Siri just came on. Ignore her. I just wanted to say a few things. First off, congrats on making it to this point. It's a big achievement, and I'm super excited for all of you guys. I know it probably feels like a bittersweet end with everything going on, and I know a lot of you are probably nervous about what comes next, but I just want to let you know that you have such a strong community that's going to back you up no matter what. And secondly, I encourage you to lean into this next part of your life with full force, and just know that the relationships that you built throughout your time at StuMin are always going to be there to support you every step of the way. It's a very uncertain time, and it can be challenging at times as well, but there's so much excitement that comes with taking these next few steps, and there's so many opportunities that are going to be thrown your way, and I really encourage you to take all those opportunities and just know that you're always going to have a home to come back to, and we're always going to support you. Lastly, I just want to welcome you all to the alumni group. We're super excited to have you guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This is not an end, it's just another beginning, and yeah, we're just really excited to have you all, and again, congrats.
Hey seniors, it is so crazy that you are already at this point in this huge transition in your life. When I think back to where I was at that point, I was a mess of emotions. I know that I had so much excitement for what was ahead, what was coming, but I also had a lot of sadness for all the goodbyes and changes, and I think tonight is one of those hard goodbyes. StuMin held a huge part of my life. When I was in high school, I looked forward to every Wednesday night. It was kind of a safety net in the middle of a week, a place to be with people I loved so much, go further in my connection with God, and open myself up to my small group and unload whatever is weighing on me or had me excited for that week. That kind of community is hard to come by, and I think we're so lucky to all be a part of a community that gives us all that. Prince of Peace is where my faith started, and moving away from that really scared me. I worried I would fall out of faith simply because I wouldn't be at church every Wednesday or Sunday, and I'm so happy to tell you that I was wrong. I quickly realized that, first of all, my faith is in my hands. Communities absolutely help foster faith, but my relationship with God is ultimately my responsibility, my choice. I also learned that physically leaving Prince of Peace did not mean leaving Prince of Peace. Throughout my freshman year, I found myself texting Dana or on FaceTime with the girls from my small group
or even going back to a StuMin service whenever I was home. I also then later had the chance to learn about the amazing alumni group at Prince of Peace, and through this group I have made new connections. I have continued to be lifted up, loved, and supported, and it's been amazing for me. And seniors, I'm so excited to finally welcome you to that group. It has already added so much to my life, and I'm so excited that you will also get to experience this group now. Lately, a lot of us have been meeting through Zoom on Monday nights, and it's been such a highlight of my week and a great way to just be in community still through our faith and connect in that way. I'm so excited for all of you. I know this has all looked so different than you imagined, but you have so much ahead, and huge congratulations to each and every one of you.
Hey seniors, my name is Megan Welch and I'm a sophomore at Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois. First off, I just want to say congratulations on your high school graduation. Although it may not look like what you envisioned it growing up, it's still an amazing accomplishment and you all should be very proud of yourselves. I've met a lot of you and gotten to know you guys through StuMin, the mission trip, WOW, many parts of Prince of Peace, but some of you seniors I haven't gotten to know as well, and I'm hoping that can change through what we call the Alumni Network. The Alumni Network is something we have started for StuMinners who have graduated and moved on to post-secondary options, whether that be work or school, and wherever life may take them during that time. It's a place for them to always come back home to Prince of Peace and feel like they still have a community there, even if they're not there physically. Being in Peoria and 7 hours away, I haven't exactly been able to come home and go to church as much as I have liked to, and I have not found a church community that I've exactly meshed with or clicked with or felt welcomed into in Peoria as well. A lot of the places around there are Catholic, and so they just haven't matched with my beliefs and everything, and so I've definitely leaned on the Alumni Network throughout my time in college. During quarantine, we have been Zooming every week with a Bible study. We've been listening to podcasts talking about our Enneagram and what that means for us and for us during this time. And I'm hoping that you guys can join us once you have graduated and moved on. And I'm hoping you guys can find a little part of home to take with you through this Alumni Network, just as I have. So I'm excited to meet you guys, get to know you guys more, or just catch up through this Alumni Network. I'm hoping you guys can join us, but first off, enjoy your graduation. It's amazing. I'm so happy for all of you, and also enjoy the next parts of your life. College and whatever comes next for you will bring a bunch of highs and a bunch of lows, but just enjoy it all and make new friends and just have fun. So bye guys.
Seniors, we have been praying for you and thinking about you and celebrating you so much. And we want to continue to do that. We want to continue to support you in this time. And we also want to thank you. Thank you for the ways that you have lived out your faith and impacted your communities here at Prince of Peace, in your small groups, and with the younger students, and with the larger congregation, and with the staff. Thank you for the ways that you've impacted your families and your communities at school, in the activities that you're in, and the jobs that you have. We love you so much. And we want to say one more time, congratulations, class of 2020.